Hello guys, this is Code and Code and this is course overview for string algorithm course. It's been a long time since I released this any video on my channel, so this is going to be the first one. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start a new lecture series on string algorithm. We have almost complete 99% completed the graph theory part 1 series. So if you haven't watched that lecture series, you can go and learn graph theory part 1. There is also graph theory part 2 series. We have already covered graph theory part 1, almost completed. There is only one lecture remaining, I guess, and that series is almost completed, so I can now start a new series. So we are going to start string algorithm series. So we'll be covering almost every single important string algorithm that you need to have knowledge for competitive programming or any placement interview technical round. So what I've done, I have divided the whole algorithm in 3 sections based on their difficulty levels. So I've divided the whole course into basic algorithms, intermediate level algorithms, and advanced level algorithms. So we'll be starting learning from very basic and fundamental algorithms. Then we'll be covering those algorithms, and then we'll be taking on some problems so that we can have a hand-on experience on those algorithms. We'll be implementing the algorithm that we'll be learning in basic algorithm, and then we'll be solving some problem to implement those algorithms and see whether we have knowledge, we have basic understanding of those algorithms or not. After that we'll be moving on to intermediate level algorithms, and same will be happening here. We'll be learning algorithm, then we're moving on for the practice problems and implementing the algorithm that we have covered so far, and finally we'll move on to the advanced string theory algorithms. So if I show you in brief what are the algorithms that we are going to cover in basic, intermediate, and advanced levels. So in the basic algorithms, in the basic level, we will be covering sliding window algorithm, which is the most basic string searching algorithm. We'll be covering sliding window algorithm. We'll be looking at the implementation of this and solving 1 or 2 problems on that, because this is a very basic algorithm, so we don't need to spend too much time here. Then after, we'll be learning string hashing and rolling hashes. After that, we'll be using string, of course we'll be learning the implementation of string hashing, and we'll be studying how using string hashing you can implement string and substring search, which is basically your Rabin-Karp matching algorithm, because Rabin-Karp matching algorithm uses string hashing for its implementation. So if I explain you the prerequisite for this, there is almost nothing. You don't need to have any knowledge. You just need simple implementation knowledge. So if you are going to implement the algorithm in Python, so you must have basic programming experience with Python. And for these 2 algorithms, string hashing, because we are going to learn rolling hashes, and Rabin-Karp, which will be implementing rolling hashes. So for that, the prerequisite is modular arithmetic, because for calculating rolling hashes we need the knowledge of modular inverse and modular arithmetic. So in my number theory playlist, you can go and check out those algorithms. Rolling hashes, the modular inverse and modular arithmetic. When it comes to algorithm, you might want to learn string algorithms as well as other algorithms, and Unacademy just got you covered. So Unacademy have many courses on competitive programming, and more than just courses, they also have practice session, live session, they have test series and much more. So Unacademy have courses on almost every topic of competitive programming, taught by the best experts or teachers who can teach you, and they have got structured courses, online contests they host, and there are practice problem that you can go and practice. And if I show you the guys who teach you, these are some of the guys, like Sanket, for example, have been software engineer in LinkedIn, and for all of the guys that will be teaching you are really good at their job. So if you want to test how do these guys teach, you can always go for the free live lectures and you can learn from these guys. You can go for any lecture like this introduction to flow, which is actually an advanced topic in graph theory. So you can go ahead and check out the free lectures, and if you think that yes, these guys are good and these guys are teaching very well and you are able to understand, of course you can go ahead and go for the 1 month, 3 month, 1 month, 6 month or 12-month subscription, depending upon of course the money you have, uh, the money you want to invest in. So you can apply the code underscore UA code and get 10% off on each of the courses. So if you want to invest your money for good for competitive programming, I think this should be the first place that you want to think. So enough of that, let's continue with the lecture. So in basic algorithms we'll be covering these algorithms. Some of you might be thinking why I have kept the Rabin cup matching algorithm in basic and not in intermediate level algorithm. The reason is because once you have knowledge of string hashing, which is very easy if you have knowledge of modular arithmetic and modular inverse, believe me, this is the easiest thing you can apply modular arithmetic and modular inverse for. Once you have knowledge of this will be very easy, believe me. When we'll be learning, you will see that yes, this is actually quite easy. That is why I've kept this in basic algorithms. Now let's go for intermediate algorithm. So in the intermediate level we'll be going on for prefix function. There are two functions that we'll be learning, prefix and z functions. So prefix function and KMP algorithm. KMP will be used for substring or string searching, and similarly we'll be learning z function, and the applications of it. If I show you where these algorithms, and of course the source of all of these lectures will be cpalgorithm.com and CLR's book. Here you can find all of the string related algorithm if you want to learn yourself. So we'll be learning KMP algorithm. This is Rabin cup, just ignore this. We'll be learning prefix function and KMP algorithm and the implementation of that, I mean the application. So you can use it. Just let me increase the font size. So you can apply KMP for substring searching or string searching, and you can count the total number of occurrences of prefix and so on. These are the applications that we'll be learning. This is for prefix function and KMP algorithm. Similarly, just let me increase the font size. Similarly, this is suffix automation. Sorry. Similarly, the z function has exactly almost the same application as in the prefix function. They differ very little, and when we'll be learning, you can see the difference is very little. Basically the definition, of course, the prefix and z function, if their definition is same, then why we need to learn two different things? The definition differs, the implementation differs, but the applications is almost identical. So we'll be learning prefix function and KMP algorithm and their application, z function and implementation and its application. Then we'll be going on for suffix arrays and its application. And yes, there's one thing that you won't find here on CP algorithm in the string algorithm series is that you won't find try here. There is, I guess, in suffix automation, I guess they are in ahcorasic algorithm, I guess they are talking about try. For implementation of this, I guess we need try, but we'll be learning first try differently, because of course you need to have the knowledge of try, its knowledge and implementation before you can use tries for other things. So we'll be learning tries, its implementation and application as well. Now these are your intermediate level algorithms. Finally, we'll be moving on to the advanced level algorithm. So we'll be learning ahcorasic algorithm, suffix automaton and its application, and manages algorithm. So these all algorithms are mentioned here as well. We'll be learning suffix automaton, its application. There are enormous application of this. One of One of them you can find interesting is this. You can find the kth lexicographically, kth string, kth smallest or kth biggest string, and there are many other application of suffix automation as well. So we'll be covering all of this in this course. So these are the algorithms and some of the data structures like try that we'll be learning in this course. So if you have any suggestion or practice problem that you would like to submit for certain level of algorithms, like for intermediate or basic or advanced level, for certain algorithm, you can either comment it in the comment section, or you can mail it to my email id icodandcode@gmail.com. So this was all for this lecture. Thank you guys for watching, and till the next video drops, keep coding. Thank you.